So. Guten Abend. Guten Abend. Besser spät als nie. Leichte Verspätung. Trotz der Tatsache, dass ich das hier schon nach hinten geschoben habe. Aber so sind die Dinge nun mal. Tja, und für heute? Für heute war das Ziel schließlich, Zeit, dieses Spiel zu beenden. Und dann wollen wir mal. Das letzte Mal mich ja etwas dämlich angestellt bei dem Boss. Was immer noch daran liegt, dass ich ein wenig zu gierig werde. Mit den Follow-up-Attacks.
Penitent one in sleeplessness, carrying the guilty sword, you have committed that we have been entrusted with putting an end to your mission. I, Chrysanta in penance, excommunicate you, expel you, execrate you, with the blessing of our miracle of the greatest pain. And thus shall your name be erased under the heavens.
Tja, das kommt jetzt jedes Mal. Oh. Das nicht versuchen zu parieren. Das versuchen zu parieren. Und auf die Parry-Stance folgt immer ein Angriff. Okay. Au. Also doch parieren. Das ist im Grunde nur eine abgeschwächte Variante von was die eine Dame schon vorher ausgepackt hat. Sollte ich eventuell doch das Item anlegen für Blocken von hinten. Ich glaube gerade ist das eher ein Familiär mit dem Moveset werden und was ich tun muss.
That sword you wield, the high will sing that I must escape the kiss of its steel, as it is wholly tainted by the heresy of its bearer. The great ones, from the eternal processions, demand that I should battle until I draw my dying breath. The three. The high voices proclaim that your execution cannot be delayed. And so I fear that my penance is far from over. Not while their voices still echo. Not while your silence endures.
Fuck, um einiges schneller als vorher. So, aber diesmal kann ich noch den Dialog überspringen. Generell werde ich wahrscheinlich nicht das meiste erzählen bei diesem Kampf jetzt. Nur weil ich mich dann doch ein wenig konzentrieren muss. Wenn das hier nicht bis morgen früh gehen soll. Denn Schluss ist heute definitiv. Absolut. Komplett. So. Ich glaube, das kann ich sogar da liegen lassen. Um es während des Kampfes einzusammeln. immer auf sie zugehen. Sonst haut das nicht hin. Okay, nicht immer. Bist du kein Angriff, auf den ich nicht mal eine Riposte ausführen kann? Ich dachte, mich hätte gerade jemand gerufen. Da verhöre ich mich schon manchmal mit gewissen Soundtracks, dass irgendein Geräusch kommt. Ich denke, was ist mein Name? Und dann ist das dieses sofortige Innehalten. Unter welchen Bedingungen geht das verdammte Portal eigentlich auf? Ne? Nach bestimmten Angriffen darf ich definitiv nicht hier hinterher huschen. Sonst steckt's mich ins Gesicht.
The High Will. The three. The High Voice. Not while them.
Yep, das ist in erster Linie das gleiche Moveset. Nur schneller. Ne? Und ich brauche dann doch definitiv die Ausrüstung für schnelleres Casten. Sonst kann ich in der Phase nichts verwenden. Auch gar nichts. Ich hatte das zweite für mehr Further Generation drin, wo ich mir auch nicht sicher war, ob das überhaupt stackt. So, wo haben wir es denn? Wo haben wir es denn? Da, Accelerating Player Radius. Okay, das reicht hoffentlich. Mal schauen, wie oft ich noch sterben darf. Aber warum häufe ich hier so viele Tiers? Ah, ich häufe hier so viele Tiers an, weil das als zwei unterschiedliche Bosse zählt. Phase 1 und Phase 2. Und das heißt, ich krieg jedes Mal 20.000. Na gut. Wenn ich Christante erledige. Zauber triggert, wenn ich mit einem normalen Angriff treffe. Und dann kriege ich aber tatsächlich gar nicht so viele rein während des Fights. Sowas wie Unverwundbarkeit während des Castens wäre nett. Allzu sehr accelerated ist es dann ja doch nicht. Oh, okay. Der Angriff muss gar nicht treffen, der es triggert. Sehr gut.
The high sword. Not one.
Ah, nicht fair. So, vielleicht mal für 30 Sekunden stillhalten. Ne, wrong button. Ich frage mich wirklich, wie ich hier viele Angriffe reinkriegen soll. Oh, ist das sicher, dass ich den Zauber auch wechseln musste? Ist zwar ziemlich cool, aber... Ah! Das war dumm. Das war auch dumm. Dieses Parry-Window. Witzig. Das lässt sich zwar parieren, aber auch wieder winziges Window. Winziges Window. Ist dann vielleicht die beste Wahl doch wieder. Also einer von zwei Dingen. Entweder die Kerube. Einfach weil die treffen. Das Schild kann genauso gut sehr schön funktionieren. Ich einfach ein bisschen ham gehen will. Oder einfach nur die Buffs. Aber ich versuche mal mit den Keruben. Mal schauen, was die so an Schaden austeilen. Ich kann die auch wieder precasten. So ist je kostspieliger, desto besser. Desto mehr Nutzen bekomme ich aus meinem Mana. Weil ich seltener casten muss. So. Hello. Ich kenne eine Rede inzwischen. Gerade wirklich sehr viele Fehler. Komm, wie war das denn kein Parry? bisschen sehr lang gecastet seid. Ah! Und ablenkend. Das war gar nichts. Das war so absolut gar nichts. Immerhin, die Dinger sind Homing Missiles. Die treiben auf jeden Fall schon mal ein bisschen Schaden rein. Könnte auch losziehen und eben mein Schwert komplett upgraden, aber das verbessert Moves, die ich nicht benutze. Nicht in diesem Kampf. Ja, zumindest ich sehe nichts, wenn das passiert. Aber was Besseres. Perselanz. Ich glaube, ich versuche mal damit. Wenn man sie mal reinbekommt. Tut's natürlich weh. Aber halte ich gerade auch nicht für allzu angebracht. Ah, richtig. Giftnebel. Also der Blutfurz. Bringt bei ihrem Moveset wohl auch nicht allzu viel, da steuert sie einfach nicht rein. Der Laser. Zu früh. Und wieder viel zu früh. Problem, in allen 3 Phasen hat sie ein anderes Timing. Man gewöhnt sich ans erste und dann kommt das zweite. Aber der Laser ist ein bisschen zu günstig. Nehmen wir den Schadensbuff. Ja Gott. Der dürfte zwar nicht allzu lange halten, ohne das entsprechende Schwertherz. Aber mehr Schaden ist mehr Schaden. Komm, schwing deine Räder. Eindeutig viel zu kurz. Der Dash macht zwar Schaden, aber ich laufe halt meistens dadurch einfach nur in ihren Angriff rein. kann nicht nur mal alles wie ein Blöder parieren, dann komme ich auf keinen guten Zweck. Nope, davon werde ich dann jedes Mal getroffen. Jedes Mal. Jetzt will ich zumindest noch ein paar Tiers abholen. Nope, nope. Nope. Absolutes Nope. So würde ich sagen, doch dich hier rüber, aber mehr aufs Parieren fokussieren. Aber sie müsste eigentlich auch in den ersten beiden Phasen irgendwann diesen einen Moment haben, wo sie auf dem Boden zusammenbricht und mal ein bisschen auf sie einstarren kann. Denn sonst wird das hier wenig. Ah, Fehler. 2 Fehler. Komm. Ich müsste quasi komplett durch sie hindurch. Dann würde das was bringen. Das war halbwegs.
That's the high of the three. The high voice said, not well.
Kann gegen den Bildschirmrand stoßen, interessant. Komplett verweilt. Ah. Nicht immer, wenn der lila Blitz kommt. Nicht kurz ein Window, um sie zu treffen. Ja. Oh, ein paar mehr davon. Ein paar mehr davon. Hm. Okay. Bisschen stümperhaft zum Schluss, aber Kohle.
Go on! Purge my soul bitten by the miracle!
Faszinierend.
This pain that I feel, it is deeper, more ancient. The guilt you carry has broken something inside of me. My faith, my soul is wounded. I will now walk to the chapel where it all began, where the first kneeling took place. Your first step towards atonement. Now leave me alone with my deep wound.
The First Chapel. Wo ist das? So, das Mädel wieder hier. Ist es ganz am Anfang? Ich glaube, nein. Ist es, wo die... wie sagt man? Wo der Vater? Ja, das müsste es sein, der Baum. Nein, doch hier.
Something has changed in her. Something unfathomable that escapes my judgment. Something.
Once again, my mask of blindness meets your silent one. Do not worry on my account. The crimson cords protect me from being wounded.
Likeness colors, yeah. Well, I figured Nazi skeleton might be a bit too on the nose, you know. People are rather touchy about that bullshit. Also, that is Chatman and on me, so and also hey yo. Actually, well, hit up a friend of mine to come on, draw me a new icon, mate, please. Come on. Hasn't delivered yet though.
Guilt and penance in Holy Communion. Only you both can put an end to this eternal cycle, to this eternal twilight with neither beginning nor end.
Well, there's a lot of blue in there, but yeah, I suppose you're right. I do definitely need a different icon there.
Penitent one, there is something greater than the Mother Church, greater than the miracle, greater than what I have protected with my life and my faith. It is that which controls the miracle. I am speaking of the Supreme Trinity, the High Wills. They can be found on the other side of the dream, on the path of the eternal processions. But only a soul in supreme suffering can obtain supreme absolution, and thus be able to reach such a place. Now you are marked by the four wombs. The final ascension awaits beyond the throne, beyond the dream. Perform your final penance and make your way to the turned throne. The eternal processions await us on the other side.
Well, by blue I meant the old icon that I had. I recently changed that one. That's that because I was still using that Shatman one. Which I think was supposed to be Shatman, but drawn in the style of the Cuphead game. And this one, yes, it has a tiny splotch of red there in the eyes, I think. Yeah. But didn't actually think about it having to be readable with the on and off stuff. But yeah, just beat up the second to last boss. Which then gave me the fourth wound. In addition to the ones that I gathered in the beginning. So now, when I murder the Pope, I should afterwards go and kill God, or rather, the thing that controls God. It is a bit weird. I mean, with the base game, the Christian symbolism is pretty obvious, you know? You take on all of the guilt of the world on yourself, and then you go and die. And this is a bit weirder.
Footsteps coming closer. In my dreams, I tried to talk to you and introduce myself. Guardian of the miracle and of the miracle banner, with great pain, I carry the emblem of the Father. I am the hands of bloodied skin. I am the eyes from which our mother gazes. But nothing I know of you, apart from your cold, nameless visage. Apart from your calloused and wounded hands, apart from the mourning of your deaths. No, I know nothing of you, only the miracle knows. Now may your sword full of guilt with mine of gold collide. Let them hurt and march in procession. I curse you forever in name. I bless you forever in death.
Oh, that is what you call a monologue. Now, I think for this fella... Oh well. First phase should be pretty quick and simple, since it's more of a gimmick one anyway. This is not his true form. So, someone recently explained the plot to me a bit more, but even a retard like I can with a slightly better understanding there. And apparently start with the Pope over here, turning his throne around.
Now you see me awoken as the son of the true miracle.
So, turned his throne on his possession, on his people, so the miracle cursed him and the entire land. Now, every form of grief is manifest, and oh boy, everything looks awful. Well, this bloke was, for his heresy, turned into a tree, which then turned to ash. Ow. Which then had him reborn somehow as this. Oh well, so at least in the base game, you take on everyone's guilt and essentially go to Daddy God and beg for atonement by sacrificing yourself. Doing the Jesus man, you know? It's a classic. And what was I? Yes, I wanted to put another spell on. This one. And I do believe, since I did all the DLC stuff, this will not be the final phase, but there will be one more afterwards. Question is always, does it count as a separate thing or not? Or will I have to fight on the same health bar? Which, at least my current performance is maybe not working out too well. Oh, and I definitely need a certain equipable. Let's see, what do I have here? Don't need the dodging distance one. Actually fucked me over a bit last fight. Should have unequipped that. There is one that allows you a third air attack. Yes. Adds extra thrust while in the air. Bit... well... doesn't explain really what it does. So I have to look it up, but it's pretty useful for certain bosses. No. So, continue beating up his sword until he shows his ugly face. Or smites me with lightning from above. That is also an option. Ah, here we go. Now, sadly, I don't have the upgrade anymore that my spells last longer for higher cost. Oh. Nice, a bit suicidal, but nice. And there we go. New face. Now he's even more ugly. Summa Blasphemia. Ah. And Latin's a bit rusty. Is it like some of blasphemy? It's probably not some. No. Ask Christ, some more blasphemy are you doing there, mate? Can't just kill the Pope. Now, okay.
You have freed his holiness from his afflicted torment. And now he walks by the old processions on the other side of the dream. The cradle of the grievous miracle, the final relic. The grail of blood and gold that emanated from the forehead of the Father as he silently lamented the moment of his blessed twisting. That first relic is here, at the top of the Ashen Mountain, next to the turned throne where His Holiness was kissed by a miraculous pain. And now, your final communion with the miracle awaits. Only you will be able to know how much of it has seeped into your guilty heart.
Yes. So normally this is where the game ends. Either, like everyone before you're trying to climb the throne, the weight of your guild pulls you down and you fall through the ash, or if you actually have embraced all of the guild, then you can climb it, which I'm currently doing. Then you sit down and sacrifice yourself by once again turning into a bit of a tree, but in this case, yeah, this is new. Guess we are ascending to heaven to kill God. Ah, a classic. I'm a bit out of potions though. I should have healed up first. Oh well. Hello, Mr. Ugly. That is not where an arm belongs.
My crimson figure and you on this side of the dream. The miracle has turned me into a sentinel of its sacred home. This is my new calling. What do you hope to find here that is not the blinding grey light that tempers our wounds, and the vast horizons that extend without end? The path of paths has ended, and with it, so too has your penance. Now let your body, like mine, be bathed in blood. This will be your final resting place, but no one will be able to watch over you.
Tragic blasphemy.
No point in recoiling from the desires of the all-knowing and all-powerful miracle.
Oh, somewhat fitting. Ah,
There is no point in recoiling from the
at
desires
least
of the all-knowing and all-powerful.
won't have to walk back, but it seems like I will have to do this one without any magic. Can't even pause to change a few things up. But considering your magic is prayers and kind of on my way to kill God, even with the power of friendship, it seems. At least the lady's now on my side. Not getting a health bar kinda makes me anxious, gotta say. Yep. Well, translating dead languages is always a bit finicky. Because there's a lot of subtle shit that we wouldn't know about. And it's the usual thing that, yeah, two words might mean the same in different languages, but... could be it.
Behind me, penitent one. Take cover in my crimson bindings.
Alright. Ooh boy. Laser. It's the most tragic of blasphemies. I see. And well... murdering the, murdering God's manifestation on Earth, which is sorta kinda what the Pope is supposed to be, at least. The man speaking for God on Earth. Well, I suppose there's few blasphemic things that might be considered worse. Good thing that guy can't aim. He does indeed. The main thing that kills me are these floaty balls. And that mostly because... oh fuck. Well, that was at the entire fight, I suppose. Yes, it did.
There is no point in recoiling from the desires of the all-knowing and all-powerful miracle.
I kind of need to deal with these somehow. Otherwise I can't really damage him. I can hit them, but they are a bit hard to hit in there. Okay, that works, that works. And I think I can take one more hit before I need to... there it is. Before I need to crack a cold one on my face.
Brings us closer to truth.
boy.
Behind my sword.
Well, that laser nearly hurt. Quite a bit it did. Right, that works. That works perfectly. Oh, that does work, not too much.
Innocent one.
What is this cold that is born of my entrails? Is this of the soul?
I can just... Nope, I can't duck beneath... Shit. No!
There is no
Amateurish.
toiling from the desires of the all-knowing and all-powerful.
I think I can duck through that, but... only if I'm close to him. Yeah, slide might have worked. But they... Oh, nope. That wasn't good. They start pretty close together and then they fan out a bit, so it looked like in the beginning I could have just ducked underneath. But again, the last few deaths were all to falling off. So I just gotta hope that his life isn't...
Behind.
Oop. His health bar isn't too ungodly. Not good. Okay, that worked, that worked. Fireballs. This again. Crap. They are a bit fast. Well, he does not have a health bar. He has an imaginary health bar. He does have health. Maybe he is a health bar. He is red after all. That looks a bit... Are we playing Tohu now? Guess we are not. Oi. Stop floating.
My final task is completed. I will go, and so too will all those who loved me. Now I will sink down here in this land of clouds, in this realm of dust and glimmering lights.
I would have expected things to go on a bit longer. But... guess that's it. Ah. Ah, we're going full berserk now. Alright, was that it, or is it god killing time now? I feel like it's god killing time.
The Guardian has fallen. The final truth awaits you. The final outrage. Go forward now, through the embroidered mantles towards the light.
Oh, hello.
Penitent one, who comes into our presence.
Bringing guilt to the most sacred of places, to the most forbidden of temples.
Breaking all laws
and thus desecrating His Holiness himself. We are the High Wills.
Yeah, Mount Rushmore's a bit of a crybaby.
For there is no miracle that does not stem from our desire.
That is not our reflection.
Suppose it's the Trinity? Like Father, Son, Holy Spirit?
Our word.
The Word that was first made flesh and then sanctified.
Well, it's the high will, it's the thing that is behind the miracle. So,
Does not the pale, still light of this vast horizon hurt your eyes?
Of this procession, more ancient than us, that extends out before you without end nor beginning.
Of this brotherhood of grieving souls, held captive by their own condemnation and benediction.
This is the path of the ancient processions, the kingdom that the miracle wove from threads of dreams. A domain where faith would unite in one single uninterrupted act of adoration.
That would give us light and time.
That would make us eternal.
And higher reaching than the sky itself. You have come to this place to atone for your sins, to put an end to this work.
Destroying our flesh that once was word, and now is but silence.
Making us cast down our eyes, leaving the miracle bereft.
And so the last of our wills is your eternal condemnation. In life and in death, in hunger and in thirst, in sleep and in wakefulness.
Buried under layers of ash, the ash of your flesh, bones and sinew.
Execrated in visage, forgotten in name, forever and ever.
There is no penance that can exonerate this sin. It is the price to pay for the ultimate blasphemy.
Title drop. That is not only a good translation, that is a worthy title for murdering God. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. It's not Jesus. So, if I understood this correctly, whatever the miracle actually was, the High Wills essentially took control over it, or even created it, but essentially just in order to get a shit ton of eternal worshippers in heaven, that would therefore grant them, well, power, immortality, whatever. Kind of the bit of the 40k principle? I don't know. Oh boy. Oh yes! I mean, unlikely. It would be fucking amazing, and it would also kinda work style-wise. But well, there was a Bloodstain crossover. So who knows? Indeed carried by Kitty, yeah. So I now had to let her out for now. Can't absorb her powers forever. And I guess... that's that. There's just another small set of sets. There is a small additional set of bosses that I have not faced, because it seems that you can actually only fight those in New Game Plus. Probably will do it another time. Just a bit of an aside. Because with these streams, yeah, I actually try to not keep my mouth shut for too much, so I do have something to be used as a VOD and put up in the archive, but, well, in between I can always just stream, sit here, play, say nothing unless someone actually shows up. And doing one of those times, I'll probably give the other bosses a shot in New Game Plus. Also missed, I think, yes, I missed one bone. One bone somewhere on this goddamn map, probably in a hidden room. Or place I forgot to mark on my map because I'm tardy. And a handful of spells, but I do believe that these additional bosses all grant you a spell when you kill them, so that's probably where those are. And just another aside, if you remember the 8-bit game, don't know if I mentioned that before, the little minigame we found in here. If I would have found all 5 skulls, apparently that grants you a pixelated skin for the main game. So, nothing too relevant, but a nice addition. Should I just skip the credits? I don't think so. I actually like the music. I would say Kitty doesn't seem to like it, but it's not like she can hear it with the headphones on, so... I think I'll just let this run out now and then call it a day pretty early. Maybe actually Google the goddamn lore, cause I'm still not fully certain I understood what happened there. And why. I mean, mostly considering the entire tone, cause while yes, this whole thing is extremely Spanish, it is also extremely Catholic. And I kinda imagined the whole thing having more of a, you know, religious message behind it instead of a let's kill God message. So that definitely did come as a surprise. Then again, the game is named fucking Blasphemous. There shouldn't be too much of a surprise there. Christ, there's too many people. That's just too many people in general. Can't we get a proper pandemic for once, you know, one that actually kills people? Because there's still too many. There's still way too many. I can, but at this point I'm seeing it through. I'm seeing it through to the end. At least the music is decent. Yeah. Also kind of stretching it apart because I'm definitely gonna stop after this. A nice clear cut end there. Game's over. This is that. No one's ever gonna watch the videos, but at least I can say to myself, yeah, that's properly done. Which it kinda isn't since I missed a few things, but yeah, details. I'm just gonna figure out what to go for next. I might as well do Death's Gambit, since they wanted a similar treatment. Also, some update that supposedly adds a shit ton of lore. Since that game, oh boy. The ending is essentially, yeah, you managed to finish what you started, but you die doing it, and now in death, in the moments of your death, you're reliving your entire life of guilt. So New Game Plus is just exactly that. And the only way to reach the true ending, at least before this update, I don't know what they actually added there, was to play through the whole thing without dying once. Because at that way you won't even unlock the New Game Plus things, but a value that is called guilt or something like that goes to 0. And you get a small additional cutscene at the end, which is essentially just you reuniting with someone in the afterlife. So, honestly, that game definitely did need an additional end. Alright. This was probably kickstarted at some point. So after all these very Spanish names, it's probably gonna be the entire list of backers. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I am confused. I am very confused. The hell was that? Why am I a giant floating... Well, not really embryo, but in a beating heart descending from the... Yes. Yes, I do very much need someone to explain this shit to me. Oh boy. Do you have any idea what the fuck just happened there? None. Exactly. None. I'm not even gonna theory craft here, I'm just gonna think, okay, giant beating heart, dude in it. Yep, that's a proper ending. That's how all games should end, you know? The giant beating heart from the sky. Ah, yes. Yes. And with that, as I said, I'm gonna cut it short there, because I really just wanted to finish this damn thing on stream. Thanks for dropping by, mate. As always, I appreciate it. And now I'm going to fuck off and rethink my life choices so I don't end up as a giant beating heart. Right. See ya, mate. Goodbye.